If you feel anxious in love, this video will explain why and what meant to be actually feels like. This isn't about love, it's about whether you're safe with each other. Because love can be intense and still be wrong for you. And love can be quiet and boring sometimes and still be the healthiest thing that ever happened to you. So let's talk about the signs, not the Instagram signs, real ones. The ones that show up in grocery stores, car rides, bad moods, money stress, family drama, and those weird silent moments where you can feel the whole relationship sitting in the room with you. Here are 10 signs you're not just attached, you're actually building something that's meant to last. Sign number 1. You don't have to rehearse your words for 3 hours. If you've ever been in a relationship where you had to prepare to say something, you know what I mean. Like you're about to tell them you didn't like something, and your brain goes, how do I say this so they don't explode? How do I say this so they don't shut down? How do I say this so I don't become the villain? With the right person, you still try to be respectful, but you're not terrified. You say, hey, when you said that in front of your friends, I felt embarrassed. And yeah, maybe they get quiet. Maybe they look a little defensive. That's normal. People have egos. But then they go, okay, I didn't realize. I'm sorry. I can see why that hurts. And you're like, wait, was that allowed? I didn't have to beg to be understood? That's not ordinary. That's a big sign. Sign 2. You can be in a bad mood and it doesn't turn into a crisis. Like you're not okay today, you're irritated, you're tired, your tone is off, and you're bracing for them to take it personally, because maybe in past relationships your bad mood became evidence you didn't love them. But with the right person, it's not a courtroom. Real life looks like this. You walk in, you drop your keys, you sigh. They go, hey, you okay? You say, no, and they don't punish you for it. They don't start a fight to get your attention. They don't make it about them. They just give you room, or bring you water, or sit next to you. And you can feel your body go, oh, I'm allowed to be human here. Sign 3. After an argument, the love is still there. Not every fight ends with a movie scene apology. Sometimes you go to bed annoyed. Sometimes you need space. But the difference is you don't feel emotionally abandoned. Real life looks like you argue, it gets tense, someone raises their voice, someone shuts down for a minute, but nobody threatens to leave. Nobody says things they can't take back. Nobody hits below the belt. And the next day, you're not strangers. Maybe they pass you coffee without a speech. Maybe you touch your feet under the blanket. Maybe they say, can we reset? It's messy, but there's still a bridge back to each other. That bridge is everything. A relationship without repair is just two people collecting bruises. 4th sign, you can say, I need you, and you don't hate yourself for it. This is a big one. A lot of us learned that needing someone is dangerous. But in a real partnership, especially marriage, there are seasons where you need each other. Not in a clingy way, in a life way. Real life example, you're overwhelmed, you're at the edge of tears, you don't even know why, and you say, can you just hold me for a second? And they do. No jokes, no what's wrong with you, no weird distance, just arms around you, breathing with you. You don't feel like you're begging, you feel like you're home. Sign number 5. They show up when you're not fun to love. This is where relationships get real, because it's easy to love someone when they're glowing. It's harder when they're messy. Real life looks like this. You're sick, you're snappy, you're insecure, you're grieving. You're not giving relationship goals. You're giving, please don't talk to me. And instead of them disappearing or making it about how they feel neglected, they stay close. Not perfect, not like a saint, but consistent. They check in. They ask,
Do you want advice or do you want comfort? They do something small. Laundry, food, a ride, a quiet presence. That's commitment. That's the kind that survives real life. Sign number 6. You're not guessing all the time. Some relationships keep you mentally exhausted. You're always decoding. What did that text mean? Why did they say it like that? Are they mad? Are they pulling away? Did I do something? That's not passion, that's anxiety. With the right person, you don't live in confusion. Real life looks like this. They're having a bad day, and they don't disappear. They say, I'm stressed, it's not you, I just need a minute. And you're like, thank you. You can breathe. Stability isn't boring. Stability is peace. Sign 7. Your relationship isn't competing with their ego. You know the couples who can't talk about anything hard because someone's pride takes over? The healthiest couples I see aren't the ones who never mess up. They're the ones who can admit, yeah, I did that. That wasn't okay. Real life example, they forget something important to you. They disappoint you. You bring it up. And instead of them twisting it into a debate, well, you do things too, they actually stay with the point. They go, you're right, I dropped the ball. No performance, no excuses, just ownership. If you've never experienced that, I'm telling you, it changes you. It makes you softer. It makes you safer. It makes love feel possible. Sign number 8. You both protect the relationship in front of other people. This one, people don't talk about it enough. Meant-to-be partners don't let friends, family, coworkers, or social media create cracks between them. Real-life example, someone makes a joke at your expense, and your partner doesn't laugh to fit in. They go, hey, don't talk about them like that. Or when family crosses boundaries, they don't leave you to fight alone. They don't say, that's just how my mom is. They say, we're a unit, I'll handle it. That is husband energy. That is wife energy. That is partnership. Sign 9. You can imagine a hard future and still want them there. This is deep because everybody can imagine vacations with someone. But can you imagine loss, stress, kids crying at 2 a.m., debt, illness, burnout, a move, a miscarriage, a layoff, a parent dying? Real love isn't just, I want you on my best days. It's, I want you beside me when life is ugly. You think about a hard season, and instead of feeling dread, you feel grounded. Like, if it's with them, I can get through it. Not because they'll fix everything, because they won't leave you alone in it. Lastly, you both do the work without one person dragging the relationship forward. This is the sign that makes everything else real. Because lots of couples have love, but one person becomes the therapist, the planner, the peacemaker, the one always apologizing, the one always trying. Meant to be is a mutual effort, not equal every day, but mutual over time. They actually try after a tough conversation, not for 2 days, not to shut you up, but they change small habits, they follow through, they come back and ask, how am I doing? And you do your part too. You don't just demand, you grow. You learn your triggers. You take responsibility for your tone, your defensiveness, your shutdowns. It feels like 2 people building, not one person begging. Listen, if you've been confused, I want you to hear this. A relationship that's meant to last doesn't feel like constant guessing. It doesn't feel like walking on eggshells. It doesn't feel like proving your worth. It can be passionate, yes, but under the passion, there's safety, there's respect, there's repair, there's effort from both sides. And if you're sitting there realizing we don't have that, please don't shame yourself. A lot of people were never taught what healthy love looks like. Sometimes we mistake anxiety for chemistry because it feels familiar. But you deserve a love that lets your body unclench. You deserve someone who doesn't just say, "I love you," but shows it in the boring moments, the difficult moments, the inconvenient moments, because that's where real love lives. If one of these hit you in the chest a little bit, comment the number. And if you want the next video, I'll make it. 7 signs you're forcing a relationship that's not for you. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Like this video, share for more people to watch, and follow this page for more of this video. Thank you.